The SLAM, that is SLAM attack, short for Spectre based on linear address masking, is a recently discovered by researchers at the VU Amsterdam University in the Netherlands. It is the vulnerability that can potentially leak sensitive information from the kernel memory of vulnerable systems. While its technical details might sound complex, its potential impact can be understood through simpler analogies. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Spectre is one of the original transient execution CPU vulnerabilities which can expose potentially sensitive information from memory such as encryption keys and passwords to side channel attacks. Imagine your computer's memory as a high security vault holding valuable secrets like passwords, financial data, and confidential documents. The SLAM attack, that is SLAM attack, is like a cunning thief who discovers a hidden backdoor into this vault. This backdoor doesn't involve brute force or breaking locks, but rather a clever manipulation of the vault's internal mechanisms. Secondly, SLAM exploits unmasked gadgets to let a userland process leak arbitrary ASCII kernel data, VUSEC researchers said, adding it could be leveraged to leak the root password hash within minutes from kernel memory. The potential consequences of the SLAM attack are significant as it could allow attackers to steal sensitive information from vulnerable systems such as encryption keys. This could compromise the security of encrypted data such as passwords, financial information, and confidential documents. System credentials. Attackers could steal login credentials for privileged accounts, granting them access to the entire system. Sensitive data. Any sensitive data stored in kernel memory, such as application data or kernel secrets, could be valuable to leakage. According to the researchers, SLAM impacts some current AMD processors as well as upcoming hardware based security features such as Intel's linear address masking, that is LAM, AMD's upper address ignore, that is UAI, and ARM's top byte ignore, that is TBI, which should enable the implementation of fast security checks, can actually increase the surface of Spectre attacks. Moving ahead, the SLAM attack is a serious vulnerability that requires attention. However, by staying informed and taking appropriate precautions, users and organizations can significantly reduce the risks posed by this threat. Let's look into today's headlines. Apple files appeal after US bans import on its watches. Apple has appealed the decision to ban imports of its watches based on a complaint from medical monitoring technology company Masimo. This comes after US President Joe Biden's administration declined to veto a government tribunal. The tech giant also filed an emergency request for the US Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit to halt the ban. The Customs Office is due to make its decision on January 12th, Apple said. Bose invests $10 million in noise, taking its valuation past $400 million. Bose, the consumer electronics and audio, has invested $10 million in homegrown consumer electronics brand Noise, taking its valuation to nearly $426 million. Noise's first ever funding was part of the Series A round, where it allowed 2,400 Series A preference shares to Bose. With this strategic investment, Bose will have 2.17% stake in the company, according to reports. Prime Minister Modi becomes first world leader to cross 2 crore YouTube subscribers. The number of subscribers on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's personal YouTube channel crossed 2 crores. With this, Prime Minister Narendra Modi becomes the only world leader to have this distinction and leading his contemporaries by a long distance. Officials noted that the videos posted on Prime Minister Modi's channel have more than 4.5 billion views, far ahead of his global peers. The Reserve Bank of India receives bomb threat mail. A threat mail was sent to the Reserve Bank about 11 bomb blasts in Mumbai on Tuesday. However, no suspicious object was found at the locations, including the RBI Central Office building. The email was sent on the RBI Governor's email ID, threatening bomb blasts at the RBI new Central Office building Fort, HDFC House in Churchgate and ICICI Bank Tower in Bandra Kurla Complex, demanding the resignation of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and RBI Governor Shaktikant Das, claiming RBI along with private sector banks have executed the biggest scam in the history of India. The government advises social media platforms to obey IT regulations on deepfakes. In order to protect against deepfakes, the Indian government has sent out an advisory to all social media and internet platforms on India's IT regulations. The warning emphasizes that intermediaries are subject to penalties under the IT Act 2000 and the IPC and requires effective communication with users regarding the ban on deepfake content. Platforms are required to alert users to criminal laws and notify law enforcement of any infractions. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.